Alright. Sick new pack update. I'm going to react to this live. And here we go. So, hello everyone. Smurger Scrabble. So this is probably the new game mode that was discussed. New Pokemon. Smeargle, of course. Toxel and Toxtricity. Why not? But Poison and Elex still feel awful to play together. Baruxi, probably Poison Psychic. Cyclizar, normal dragon I guess. Ponyard, Bisharp and King Gambit. So these are the main discussion and in the predictions of what will be strong, because that's a new dark line, and I think it's Ultra, which may be super strong. And then Minor, so Rock Flying probably. New passive from Mimikyu. When hit under 50% HP, Mimikyu change into its bursted form, gaining 30% attack speed and protect for 2 seconds. Won't make Mimikyu strong. Mimikyu will still suck. But you know, maybe it can't be weaker, so it's probably stronger. No? Ditto can no fight! It's not very strong though. Okay, so you can int with Ditto. Fine. Riolu is no rare additional pick. New additional? Okay, that's probably because Mega Lucario has no sprite. Aura Sphere exudes an aura and projects energy in a line, dealing 25-50 special damage and silence every enemy hit for 3 seconds. So you now have access to some form of silence way before Ultras. So projects energy in a line, so I believe behind its target. So that will be a lot more difficult to hit, to aim, than something that the busted Isui Anti-Fusion, which chooses the furthest target, without you being able to protect it anyway. Rework Nightmare from Ghastly. Silence all enemy Pokemon. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Any opponent sleep flinched already silenced takes 50 special damage. So no more poison for Ghastly, but now the global silence is transferred to him. So the ability of Ghastly was super strong, but being able to silence everyone and yeah, in a poison composition where everyone's already poisoned, Ghastly was like underwhelming. And now that ghosts have no longer that true damage to burst, maybe the fact that they silence the global silence from Ghastly is probably super good. Onyx removed Steel, buffed HP. Steelix still has Steel style. Steelix still has Steel style. Well, that's yeah, whatever. New ability for Smoochum and Jinx. Lovely Kiss. Make the target sleep. Okay. More CC. I'm not really happy about that, but yeah, why not? Buff Happy Line. Oh no, please no normal buffs. Okay, more. What the hell? So many special defense? Okay. Confusion, Meditate. Now also cause silence in addition to confusion. Okay, more AP nerfs. Nerf charge, Zapdos, increase attack and attack speed. Why did Zapdos really need a nerf? Okay, didn't see Zapdos doing this well. Nerf Nihilego, preventively after rock poison buff, attack 25. This is definitely good idea. Nihilego was super strong. Leaf Stone, Kartana now deals true damage. Why would you give a Leaf Stone to Kartana? Okay, well, whatever, that's something that you have to take note of. Buff Rotom, gain light synergy. No, don't do that. No more light mons, please. Nerf Helioptile and Heliolisk. Okay. Oh, that's a big nerf. But anyway, probably because Light Elec was super good. Regieleki nerf, this is not enough. Regieleki is busted. Don't know why he works so well compared with other dashers, but it just does. Nerf Lapras, this is definitely needed. Buff Chatot, double the damage because Chatot was doing nothing. Exploding also the chance of confusion. No longer scales with a what? Oh, that's just the chance of confusion. Okay. Buff Pseudo Wudo. More attack. Okay, why not? Buff Alolan Geodude line. Thank you. Alolan Geodude just sucked after the baby massive nerfs. Buff Starly line. Okay, why not? It's definitely not the best baby. Nerf Cyndaquil. Thank you. Thank you at last. Only HP? That's not enough. That's not nearly enough. Like, I do not care it loses 30 HP. It one-shots my team before I can hit him. Right? It one-shots my team before I can even hit him. So why do you have the HP? How does this matter? What were you thinking? Whatever. Buff Zorua line and Hisui Zorua lines. More attack. Okay, why not? This is correct. Nerf Dragon Darts. Oh, yeah, the Drippy line was super good. So now it will deal a little less damage, which will probably help. Nerf Dragon Tail from the Trapinch line. Okay. Acceptable. Particularly for Libegon when you were able to... I don't know how it's called in English. When you were able to make it, would always carry your dragon compositions. Oh, Flygon, yeah. And less HP. Okay, so the nerf of the spell and the nerf of the HP are both targeted at the Flygon and not the earlier line. So if you do not evolve them, they remain the same. Adapted Magic Bounce from Natu, fixed duration to 5 seconds, replace 40 flat damage by 50 to 100% of damage reflected, can now crit and reflect ability crits. Yeah, replace a one shot by another. Actually, buffs grass. There's a berry that gives you Magic Bounce. The question I wonder if does it give you the tier 1 or the tier 2? Real question there. Tier 1 or tier 2? Which one are you given with the berry? Probably tier 1, I would guess. Nerf Flareon. PP from 80 to 100. Okay. Why not? Buff Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Sylveon, Def 3, Special Def 2. Okay, so to align with the melee evolutions. Mime Junior, little less PP. Okay. Tinkatink line, a lot less PP. Yeah, probably just because Steel is getting reworked, if I'm not mistaken, so expect it to be a lot weaker than what it was before, probably. Genesect lock-on ability now deals additional true damage, okay. New ability for Stario Starmie, Psybeam. Damage to all enemy Pokemon behind the target with 50% chance to make them confused for 4 seconds. A lot of randomness there, I'm not sure I'm quite happy about this one. So this ability is renamed Psychic and has a new visual effect, okay. Duskull Spiritomb ability is renamed Shadow Ball and no lower special defense instead of defense. Why would you want these Dark Ghost units to lower special defense in physical comps? Why would you want that? How does this make sense? That's just stupid. Uber stupid. I know Shadow Ball in the games lower special defense. In this game it makes no sense. That's stupid. Mist Ball and Luster Purge. Latias now have a maximum range of Force Cell. Thank you. Nerf these two fuckers that have been going rampant. Thank you at long last. Fuck Latios and Latias. Get wrecked, abusers. Stun Spores now deals damage for cell adjacent to Pokemon's targets, and now the Pokemon itself Chikorita Oddish. Okay. Buff Hooks. So this will hit units further in the backline, which is a straight buff. Buff Uxie, Azelf, Misprit, more attack, okay. Small chance to Kalangor Soul from the Jengmo line, buff itself and adjacent allies, defense, special defense, and lot less PP, fixed ability description, okay. I think it's probably whatever. It's not like Jangmo is the most played unit anyway. Maybe it changes things for sound because it has less PP, so it casts a lot more, which means a lot more sound procs. Maybe 1 to 2 in a fight, you never know. Change Iron Bundle. Ice Flying Artificial from Ice Water Artificial. And gives it more depth. Okay, I don't think you ever wanted Iron Bundle in a flying composition, so why not? But do you really want it in a water composition? I don't know. Maybe the fact that it's a melee with weak stats will make sense with dodges. Buff Time Travel from Celebi, 20 to 25 heal, so that's plus 25%. Pretty big. Nerf Sableye, never so... I played Sableye once, and it definitely did a lot of damage. So giving it more PP makes sense, probably. That's maybe just because Dark is expected to be strong. Small change to Chime Show, no, only doubles the cries of adjacent allies. Revert PP nerf. Let's be honest, this is a nerf. This is not an adjustment, this is a straight nerf, and I don't know how I feel about this one, because I think what makes Chime Show this strong is probably... You know what, it's probably good if you buff sound. Probably good if you buff sound. Ghost has been reworked. Say no apply various curses on the opponent team at the start of the fight, so... even before I read this, I know that I do not like this rework, and I probably explained it on the Discord already. So, 2 Bad Dreams. The opponent unit with the highest HP plus shield loses 30% of it and is flinched. Okay, no counterplay. Phantom Force. Also, the opponent unit with the highest attack loses 30% of it and is paralyzed for 8 seconds. No counterplay. Shadow Tag. Also, the opponent unit with the highest AP loses 30% of it and is silenced for 8 seconds. No counterplay. 8. Curse. Also, the strongest opponent unit is cursed and will be KO after 8 seconds. No counterplay. And it only hinders the opposing composition. It does not help your own composition whatsoever. So instead of playing towards your own win, you're playing towards your opponent's loss, and with effects that actually scale with nothing. Tell me now, seeing this, what's the ideal stuff for a ghost Pokemon? What would it be? Well, the synergy wouldn't tell you that, because this scales with nothing. There's no counterplay, you just are cursed for stupid reasons, because this exists. Doesn't help you win, but sure makes your opponent's life suck. Design-wise, I've told this in the trend. I do not like this kind of design. You should play towards your own win conditions rather than towards your opponent lose conditions. That makes sense. Anyway, maybe you can cancel the curse with anti-CC, and then if you just set up your composition so that your fluffy tail holder gets the is the target of the curse, and maybe even the target of another one, like let's say the highest attack, you can maybe just cancel both. I believe you want all of these curses to fall onto one single unit so that only one unit gets doomed and the rest of your compositions get to destroy the ghost user because it's 8v9 but they have not a single effect buffing them, so you just crush them. I don't know, Ghost probably will suck if I have to guess. Steel gets the previous effect of Ghost Synergy. Deal a percentage of the damage as true damage. Deal... okay. So... I would have loved to see Steel being a defensive synergy. It would have made a lot more sense. Excuse me, 1 second. So why does Steel needs to be an offensive synergy? Well, it is not the identity of the type in my mind. I do not know, but why not? You know, true damage because they cut things. Why not? Nerf Light 2, Shining Ray, a lot less attack and AP. Lot of sense. Light 4 increases the defensive stats instead of attack speed. Which means a lot less mana generation, which means maybe you cannot abuse Isui Anti-Fusion as much. However, will probably still be busted because spell crits. And if spell crits are not addressed, what do you want me to say? Buff Rock, lot more defense. As long as you do not give them HP, this doesn't help. Buff Poison, more chance to poison on hits, okay. Poison 3 is what matters the most, and it's the slightest of all. Poison 5, do you really want to go Poison 5 for just a 16% chance increase? I do not think so. Buff Fairy, hell no, do not do that. Fuck. We hate Fairy. Fairy should be reworked. This trait should not be in the game. It spoils everything. Whatever. Fairy has been buffed for some of the suckers that like the trait. Why not? Changes to ice. Only ice Pokemon have a chance to freeze for 2 seconds after a hit. Should always have been the case. And give special defense to all your team. Okay. 3, 4, okay. Just changing numbers. So now it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Rather than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's a direct nerf to the Ice Stone. Let's see how it goes. Portal symbol count per synergy trigger, ice +2, light -1. So less light portals, more ice portals. Yeah, I would have liked to see more dark portals, but you know, whatever. Base component stats have been reviewed to be closer to each other. Black Glasses crit chance 10%, also reflects on Dusk Stone, Razor Fang, Cleanse Tag, Wide Lens, Fluffy Tail. I like this buff. Charcoal, more attack, also reflects on Firestone, Shadow Fire. Okay, I like this change. Never Melt Ice. Why not? Hurt Scale. Why not either? Razor Claw. Less crit chance and more attack. Okay. So why do you buff the crit chance from Black Glasses and nerf the crit chance on Razor Claw? Probably doesn't matter too much. It's not nerfing Dark if you wonder, because Dark units never wear Razor Claws anyway. So that's another nerf to... oh no, it uses a Fang. So that's no nerf to... no direct nerf to... can't remember its name. Poison Ground, you see what I mean. Fluffy Tail! 10% crit chance, 2 death. Less death on Fluffy Tail. Let's go. Item be less broken. Gracidia Flower! 3 attack, 20% attack speed. You're kinda missing the identity of the item there. Kinda missing on the identity of the item. If you wanted to buff the attack, Why not just buff the items? Big Nugget. Buff. Big Nugget isn't winning, so makes sense. Toxic Orb. Buff. Toxic Orb is kinda good, so I do not know why this one needs a buff, but sure. Burns and poison from Flame Orb and Toxic Orb can now be healed with Rune Protect, but are reapplied at the end of Rune Protect effect. Okay. Death Reaper Claw, thank you! Crit chance 20% to 10%. This is actually a big nerf for dark compositions, because before, with just a Reaper Cloth, you almost reached the 100% crit threshold, and now you don't. So sometimes you will just lose a round because you hit the 10% chance to not crit, and your life sucks. So you lose a bit in how do you say this, regularity, if it makes sense. News prize for Heart Scale, Miracle Seed, Big Nugget, and Metal Code. Hope those are pretty. Gameplay: added back the sleep duration reduction when taking damage. Okay. Removed on hits on crit effects from abilities. Okay, so when you crit with an ability, you do not proc Scope Lens, Fairy Splash, Fairy Splash, yeah, and Razor Fang armor reduction no longer apply for ability crits. If you believe that this is enough of a nerf for AoE crits, you are madmen. If you really think that this is enough to not see composition be entirely one-shot by a single stupid lucky crit with 10% chance, I say you are mistaken. And the problem is probably not resolved. So yeah, better than nothing. Is that a step in the right direction? I think it's a step sideways to ignore the main issue. I'll keep ranting about AoE crits. This patch does not seem to want to solve this issue. Comfy, Floral Heal, and Lepa Berry consumption are now down before casting the ability so that they can be used with abilities scaling Protect. Okay, do not play this, so whatever. Next, ranked lobby is now shown with a countdown in. Okay, so that is just to make sure everyone notices that a ranked lobby is coming, which is probably better. Add color indicators from red to green for players already stated in browser tab title. Okay, we'll see what it looks like. Play a sound when game starts for player who tapped out during loading. Thank you. This probably should have been in the game for a long while. Maybe it's not easy to do. Item meta report is now organized in tabs. Wait a minute. Item meta report is now organized in tabs. Okay, so we'll see what it looks like later. Added favorite synergies and units in player's card based on game history. This is cool. That is something that will help you understand players' game style, which I like a lot. Gonna be able to make reviews of players. Add an animation when Pokemon evolves. Okay, neat. Many attacks and abilities animations have been reworked. As long as it looks better, that's for the best. Hope it doesn't look ugly. Probably not, right? Display title tab with rarity percentage. What? Display title tab with rarity percentage? What? Oh, that's for the titles that you wear. Okay, whatever, that's for people that have something to compensate. Do not care about the titles whatsoever. I do not think I ever changed mine. Avatar emotes menu is fixed. Right click on your avatar to use the emoticons you unlocked. Okay. Anyway, World Rain doesn't have emotes, so yeah, my life sucks. Misk. Introducing Smear Scribbles, a new game mode for fun open to anyone. These special lobbies are either disabled and would have a new random rule applied during the entire game that significantly changes the gameplay. Scribble lobbies will happen every few hours, indicated in the home screen. This is probably the best thing of this patch. Super good design, probably hilarious. I'll definitely stream them if I'm able to enter them because people will wait for those. Added Ultra Bowl ranked lobby on a weekly basis on Sunday at 9 p.m. UTC. 5 boosters for the winner. Okay. So Sunday 9 p.m. UTC. I'll try to be there. Removed mythical category. Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, and Mega Rayquaza are now legendary tier 4. Okay. Probably their stats didn't change. Assets have been further optimized to try to reduce game loading times. Great. Stage 15, Mew joins the battle. So, okay, Mew plus Mewtwo. Makes sense then. And you got the really cool art there. Okay. Overall, a lot of good things. I do not like the fairy buffs, but I can't deny fairy was weak. I just believe it should stay weak until it's reworked. Dragons not being nerfed? Really? It's becoming blatant that you are kinda biased toward dragons. It's been meta for enough patches to become boring. Maybe it should slightly be tuned down. I guess at the very least, Latias and Latios were nerfed. And Latias and Latios were always the most stupid things to ever be in the game. You just click them and you got, with just one more dragons, Psychic 4. Made literally no sense. And so the change that was proposed to make Psychic go 357 didn't go live. It was a super good idea. Why is it not live? Kinda disappointed there. Still no water reworks. There have been lots of water reworks proposed over time. I would love to see one just hit the servers one day. But I guess if you already rework Ghost and Steel, maybe you do not have time to rework 4 entire traits into one single patch. Makes sense to wait. But I hope Water and Fairy are the next reworks. Because these two synergies just suck ass! And I've sucked ass for so long. And it's funny how, not wanting to target anyone, but you know, it looks like every time Throat Goats likes the synergy just sucks ass in terms of design and it's blatantly boring. I do not know how this guy enjoys playing them. I genuinely do not understand what's happening in this guy's mind. Whatever. I guess, you know, my father always said, every taste is in nature, and there are some that are good and some that are bad. So, well, should not discuss this thing, you know. Anyway, that was my patch review. The fact that the AoE crits are still not nerfed makes me believe that they will never be nerfed, and I'm not really happy about that because getting one shot with one single cast of an ability actually feels awful. No God of War nerf! No God of War nerf! Why? Why? No God of War nerf, seriously. Hisuian Tiflosion nerfed on its HP. It's HP. It one-shots your whole team. Gets its HP nerfed. I don't know. Whatever. See you.